Are we back at Animal Kingdom for another menu update?
Princess Bear here today. We are indeed hanging out in the Kingdom of Animals. It's time to go back to...
We're going to Tiffins and Nomad Lounge.
That's the place that everybody wants to go and the place that nobody wants to go. But as your number one choice of foodie infotainment, we are here to investigate so you don't have to. Because remember, she's vegan. I'm not. Stay in the shade.
It's time to foodie and chill. This one is the old school classic Papadam bread that we usually was the only vegan bread available, but now it's one of many. It's always nice and crispy, and you can get it at pretty much any of like the buffets, any of the Animal Kingdom Lodge locations. We have all these sauces that are vegan, which is really cool. So I'm gonna grab a sauce. I'm gonna go with this coconut curry sauce right here. It's made with coconut milk, so it is vegan. And if you guys have been here for a while, you know I am not a coconut fan, so I'm curious to see if I will like this. The curry sauce is spicy. Like, I would give it like a 6 out of 10 on the heat scale. I had to eat a couple of extra pieces of Papadam bread just to kind of help take that out. The Papadam is salty, and I like it. I love a little crisp and crunch to it. But the sauce is spicy. And if you love spicy, you're gonna love this. It's not too coconutty, so I'm gonna give it bonus points for that. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 sauces. That's amazing. I'm gonna give the Papadam a 3 out of 5 breads because it gives the average bread. This is 2.5 out of 5 is the average, so that.
Oh, Papadam de Papadam. We've been coming here to this bread service even before we decided we were going to do these videos on YouTube. This here used to be our spot. Not like our spot isn't reclaiming this spot, but like when we came to Animal Kingdom before Pandora was open, like this was like an every visit thing. We come here, we sit, we had the bread service, which at the time was much larger. You had much more sauces and much more bread. It has changed over the years, becoming less vegan, becoming more vegan. I'm glad to where it is now, but I miss the bread service of old. You know what I mean? Those videos are out there if you want to look way back, like way back. So, this, actually, let me try it by itself first. It's almost like a wafer, but it's just fine on its own. A little bit of salt. Sort of like melts in the mouth, sort of like a, what do you call them, little communion biscuits? Little, whatever they're called. I'm not religious, I don't remember. I've been to church, but that's been a long time ago. What do they call it, little crackers? No? Either way, I would give that a 3.5 out of 5 claws. I would actually buy this for the house if I could find some place that had them in Orlando. As for this coconut curry sauce, you had me at curry, but you'll keep my attention with spice. I just need some chicken and some like snow peas, maybe a little bit of diced zucchini in there, right? Carrot shreds, maybe a couple more chilies, you know? Sort of like brighten it up.
You're crazy.
I can tell, okay? I know that I'm dead inside, but I can tell that it is spicy. If I were to rate it given my current personal feeling of the spice, I feel it's kind of disrespectful in front of the princess, but 1.5 out of 10 on the spice scale. It tickles, but I can tell that it is much spicier than what I can feel. I love the flavor though. Like curry, all the things, the princess can tell you, I like all curries. Indian curry, Japanese curry, Jamaican curry, curry, my favorite with curry. I give the Papadam with the sauce 4.25 out of 5 claws.
Now I'm going in on this ginger-pear chutney, which I'm not a big pear fan. I actually see there's like a raisin in there too, so... Well, the ginger actually brightens it up a lot, to the point where I don't even mind the pear. That's really nice, actually. Usually we get like a mango chutney, which Bear can't have. So I appreciate the fact that there's a ginger, like, pear chutney that's really sexy. I'm gonna give that a 5 out of 5. It is a Princess Cities item. As somebody that doesn't like pear, I love that.
I like a good tiffin of bread. I would serve us tiffins at the house. And then I really shouldn't put ideas in Princess' head because we have enough dishes.
We do.
We're out of room for any more dishes. Even like design dishes, we have to like unpack and repack dishes when we use more dishes because we're nerds. We have a lot of nerdy dishware. But this is the Pão de Queijo. It's like a Brazilian cheese bread basically. You've seen this in different places across the park under different names, but it is the same like round ball-shaped cheese bread. Skipper Canteen being one of the places we've had it before, but this smells wonderful. But there's dairy in it, so none for the princess, more for me. I have some vegetarian friends that would ride for this. Delicious, perfect like crust, warm inside, nice and cheesy. It's a good balance of bread and cheese, I think. I'd give that 4.5 out of 5 claws. I would take these to go, like in a carry-on bowl, like a cone or something. They should do that. Then we're gonna try it with this ginger-pear chutney. I'm gonna steal this raisin the princess was gonna eat anyway. Drip that on there. It's not to contaminate the silverware with the filthy non-vegan bread. Here we go. Perfect. Ooh. Does anybody other than me feel that in life you haven't experienced enough of the chutneys the world has to offer? I feel like that frequently. A lot, actually. I think about that at night, staring at the ceiling. There are chutneys in the world I haven't tried yet. I need to fix that. That is delicious. It is, I'm guessing it's probably going to be one of the sweeter of the sauces, but like not like candy. It goes well with the cheese. I would give it 4.5 out of 5 claws.
This is the Thai red curry milk bread, which is made with coconut milk, so it is vegan. And it's like this cute little loaf that they chop into 4, but it's giving like Hawaiian roll. I'm kind of excited for this. Let me just grab a small piece and try it. Well, right away it smells fantastic. It's so moist and like soft. You could literally put this on anything. You could put this on a sandwich. This would be great like with an Impossible burger. Ooh, and like maybe like a pepper jack cheese, like vegan pepper jack cheese obviously. And like a little aioli action. Ooh, yeah. This bread is delicious. This is a great foundation for many things, if not just by itself. That is a 5 out of 5 bread. That gives good bread. I thought I was gonna not like it because our server told us it was spicy, and it is giving like 4 out of 10 on the heat scale. I'm sweating. It's hot out though. But it's still great.
A nice Thai coconut milk bread. They really got to get these words in order because it's very confusing the way that it's written. But being that it's made out of coconut, given the kind of place that Nomad and Tiffins are, it makes sense that it be coconut milk. We use coconut milk in a lot of recipes at home. It's a very versatile ingredient. Use it to make creams, use it to make stews, curry, and you can enough seasoning, the right combinations of seasonings. You can cover up the coconut flavor if that's not your thing. Similar to how I do for the princess. But this bread gets me excited. Bring back the Impossible sliders, please. Pretty please. This bread might as well be a ride with an overpriced lightning lane because it is a ride. It nails everything. The soft, the feel, the sort of like the crust on top, the aromatics of it, and then the spice. That is a complete story from like beginning to end. That's a tasty bread. I actually feel the spice in this one. I would give it a 3.5 out of 10 on the heat scale. It's nice, like middle of the mouth spice. But the spice is like a compliment and not a hindrance to the flavor. I love that. With that, 4.75 out of 5 claws. If you could just give me like a whole bread service with just this bread, I'd be perfectly happy.
saved the guava sauce for the spicy thing because why not? Ooh, that's a lot. Looks like a butter. It's giving Sebastian's Bistro. This bread is meant to be consumed with that guava sauce. That is so good. That is fire. Also 5 out of 5. Necessities item. I love this new bread service. It's amazing.
Now for the guava sauce. I'm going to use this Thai coconut bread for that. Oh yeah, that's way too much. But you guys come for the bread. Baby snot. A little spice, a little bit of sweet, like the Powerpuff Girls, but not live action. Ooh, I like that. And the cooling feeling of the guava with the spice of the bread. Match made in heaven. 5 out of 5 claws. That's on the Bear Sassy list. This is like the ultimate, like, get this shares with friends. Go nuts. Sit in the heat. Cool off. There are fans out here. It's okay. You'll survive. Just drink plenty of water. Twice as much water as you think you need. In my case, it's 3 times. But in your case, twice as much.
I am double fisting water because I need to, while also ordering a Lamu libation. This is probably the drink that I order anytime I come to Tiffins or Nomad Lounge, whether it's to go or for here. This is the thing. Beautiful colorations. It's just pog juice. It's just pog juice with banana rum, which you can get something like kind of similar in a slush version over at Harambe Market. As I yeet a piece of ice. It just tastes like pog juice, but it's dangerous pog juice. So I know that even though all I taste is the pog juice, there's something lurking in there that I will probably feel later and regret drinking it in the heat. While missing the flotillas, I would give it a 4 out of 5 libations.
I guess I am finally entering my unk phase, drinking a Spice Trader's Classic Gin, Vermouth, and juices. I don't even know if I like vermouth, but it looked appealing. Maybe it's awakened something in me. I'm gonna get like the high socks and like the unk towel, and I mean it's time. I'm an uncle now, so like unk transformation, activate.
Drip thing on yourself.
I don't love vermouth. I'm remembering now. I like the blend of strawberries. Kind of puts a bite out of the gin. It drinks sort of like a alcoholic lemonade with a little bit more bite. Vermouth is strong. Sip this one. Apparently, my leaf is from Japan. So you're traveling around the world as usual. I would give it 3.5 out of 5 claws. I probably should have stuck with the DeLange's Delight. I know a lot of you act like, well, Princess and the Bear, it's the middle of the summer. It's triple digits. It's like 106 feels like today. How do you drink in the summer weather and still survive? Rule of thumb, 1 drink, 1 cup of water. 1 drink, 1 cup of water. It's not going to save you, but you'll feel a little bit better about it. Well, I feel nomadic.
I think that Nomad is amazing. Though we didn't get a lot of stuff, they did offer to do some Tiffins things, but we actually have a reservation at Tiffins. So we're going to, like we said in the intro, show you both Tiffins and Nomad Lounge. This is the latest vegan appetizer, the Cauliflower Ube soup. Now the lamb salad is still available, which I highly recommend, but an ube soup with cauliflower, that is intriguing enough for me to convince Bear to come back, even though it's only been 2 months since we've been to Tiffins. I have to say, This is the first time I've ever really, truly loved an ube option. The ube option here is fire, and I love it. The cauliflower actually makes it more creamy, and I thought maybe it was just like cauliflower fixins, but no. It is cauliflower on cauliflower with ube mixed in, and oh my god, she is delicious. I thought I was gonna miss the land salad. I do not. This is so good. I would give this a 4.75 out of 5 soups. It doesn't matter that it's 106 degrees outside right now. I love this soup.
Ube and Ube X cauliflower. This feels like some sort of weird brand collaboration, like Nike and Crocs, or
What?
Goodyear tire and Pampers underwear. Like, I would never really expect those two to cross, but Tiffins is one place where they, especially in the last year, have an obsession with the ube. We've had ube desserts, we have ube cocktails. Like, they are on the ube train and they are not getting off. I understand. I get riding for dessert until it's your entire personality. As Disney adults, we understand that. So I'm not going to knock them. If it's good, it's good. Now, if it's bad, well, you dig your own grave. And it's good. It's very good. It consistency-wise, it reminds me of like a butternut squash soup.
Yes.
Almost like more of a puree than a soup itself, because it's so both thick and viscous. So it's like, it's not thin, but in this case, like, it holds and hugs the cauliflower. I'm thinking like Baymax hugging Hero type of deal. It's a very good soup. I would never have thought to combine these two, but Tiffins pulls off some amazing things from time to time. We have been big proponents. I know a lot of people, they look at Tiffins menu and they balk a little bit. We have always been people who come here for appetizers and dessert, or even just one of those, and have yourself a good time. This appetizer is worth a visit. You probably get in here and you will Nomad Lounge on a hot day anyway. I would give this a 5 out of 5 claws. This is peak soup. Good soup, if you will. This Jackson Pollock painting of an appetizer is the passion fruit Hamachi Crudo. Crudo appears to be one of the new fads of Walt Disney World. I think this is probably like the 3rd or 4th different version of Crudo I've had just in the last year. But I'm intrigued. You have thin slices of Crudo with some chili crunch on top. You have some Szechuan chili oil in here, as well as cilantro oil, and like this passion fruit Tigre de Ligre sauce. It looks like somebody's school art painting or school art project.
Tie-dye?
Tie-dye even. But I'm a little jealous because I've never been as artistic as I wish I was. This little spoon, scoop some of that up. Whole mouthful. That is surprisingly delightful. A little like middle of the road spicy. It's like 5 out of 10. I can feel it in my ears right now, like creeping. Like Halloween Horror Nights right around the corner. And yes, I'm going to keep dropping that until we get the Halloween Horror Nights this year. We're doing it big this year. Or big-ish.
Big for us.
Big for us. The key for basically all Crudo is the sauce the fish is cured in. Makes a big difference to the flavor. And that's a very delicate dance of like, I want something that cures the fish, but I also don't want something that overpowers the flavor of the raw fish with everything else you have going on here. This is a lot of ingredients. Like a tightrope walk of flavors. And I was like, this could go really, really bad. As in like, I don't know, people's perception of Elio, or this could go good. Like Lilo and Stitch live action, $1 billion at the box office type good.
Hey, you like that movie.
I did like that movie. I am not ashamed of that. I had a lot of fun with that movie. Some of you told me that ending was bad. You liked me. I'm not going to forget that one.
We both laughed quite a bit.
We did. I chuckled the whole movie. Princess even looked at me like, why are you laughing at that?
Yeah, but I don't laugh at anything.
That's true. But the fish is more like Lilo and Stitch. The Crudo somehow works. The Hamachi with the passion fruit. There's like a delicate balance of the sweet of that with the chili crunch, giving a little spice. So it's like a spicy, sweet, pure Hamachi. And like a little kick when you bite it. So the citrus is strong, but it's cut by the chili oil and the chili crunch. I was worried about the cilantro oil, because the cilantro is already a delicate balance for a lot of people, and I was worried it would overpower everything. It's just a touch. Like, it's there, but it's like way in the background. This is a tasty Crudo. I think I almost like this better than the strawberry Crudo I had at Flying Fish.
Wow.
I'll give this 4.75 out of 5 claws. If it's one thing that Disney is going to do, they are going to stretch to the absolute limit the definition of food. And this definition's they're calling this a dumpling, a pork and shrimp dumpling, if you will. Now they're calling it the yellowfin tuna pork and shrimp dumpling, but the tuna is on top, cured with like a masago here on the side, but then it's sitting in a sriracha chili oil on the bottom. This looks less like a dumpling and like an oversized ravioli, but hey, we've had places try to claim ravioli and dumplings and all sorts of things, and the dish never change. Yes, I'm talking to you, Coral Reef. We've forgiven you since then, but we haven't forgotten.
Remember Be Our Guest and the empty tortellini?
I do. Was tortellini or tortelloni that they had?
It was tortellini. Tortelloni was
Topolino's,
Topolino.
which is also a mess. So Disney's consistency and track record with things that are dumplings, because you could argue with me that a ravioli and a tortellini are both dumplings, just different cultures. You're stretching it. But when I see this displayed all beautifully, I can't help but wonder, is this magic or the newest horror from the deep? Well, we're going to find out. Or I'm going to find out. So you don't have to. I'm going to slice that ravioli. Look at that inside. Nice pork and shrimp filled. It looks pretty. Looks beautimous on the inside. Very thick. Very filled. Top with the tuna. It's like a tuna top hat. And then we're going to try to quarter this. So one thing I hate about huge ravioli is like they're not single biters, but they're presented as one. So then like I'm trying to eat it while maintaining its sort of like construction. It is not an easy task. No easier than getting it on the fork without dropping it everywhere. Just gotta drop all the innards of this dumpling I was trying to protect. That to me, how do I say this without being rude to our fellow Orlandians? In my head, okay, this feels like I-4 most of the day. I want to get to where I'm going, because where I'm going seems interesting, but the pathway to get there is a chore. Okay, like there is as many different things going on in that dumpling as there are people who don't know where they're going on I-4. The pork and shrimp are going one direction, the masago crusted tuna is going another, the sauce is just there going 30 miles under the speed limit while everybody else is trying to go 80. And you get like things that are you know, people for the most part are generally, I think generally, the big stretch, decent people on the inside, but when you get them all like in a crowd together, it's a mess. And everybody forgets about everybody else. That's what this feels like. It feels like three separate things thrown on the plate, meant to work together, but just sort of don't. I like the tuna. Like the tuna is nice and fresh. The masago crust got a nice like texture consistency to it, and that honestly tastes good. But to me, it doesn't match well with the dumpling itself. With that shredded pork and shrimp is a whole level of different consistency than both the tuna and the masago is crusted on it. And then you have the flavor of the sriracha chili oil at the bottom. It's fighting both the pork and shrimp dumpling and the tuna because it's a wholly different flavor than either one of those two. So it's a lot. It's like traffic without a car accident, but I'm the car accident. I want to like it because there's a lot of good things together, but it's like I don't love it, and it has this misfortune to exist at the same time frame in my taste buds as the Crudo did, and that was so good. I give it 2.5 out of 5 claws. I don't hate it, but I also want out of the traffic jam, like immediately. As usual, Tiffins and Nomad add some very interesting things to their menu.
Yeah, I love some of the changes, and of course, some of the things we had a couple of months ago are also still here and delicious.
Yes, I always like to see them change it up. I always feel bad for Tiffins because I feel like they add some like very unique and tasty dishes that people just don't come.
No.
And I understand, obviously, sometimes it's the price point. You feel like you have to order the same thing. We preach frequently that you don't have to get an entire meal when you come here. We frequently do not.
We just got appetizers today.
We considered dessert. We really did. But we need to know, again, as always, why don't you people come to Tiffins? Is it just the price point? Or is it just that you only have so much time in Animal Kingdom that you're focused on other things? Let us know in the comments below. As always, if there's anything else you'd like to see us do, that will always be the place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
we'll see you soon.
Sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, I don't know, Bear might eat himself into this Tiffin sign and hurt his head severely. Comment.
My head is a Tiffin, but you heard the girl.